This bill is focused only on the residency requirement, and if passed, would change the waiting period from 30 to 60 days for people moving to Minnesota and applying for welfare assistance. Everyone has a constitutional right to travel, and we want to encourage people to come to Minnesota looking for work. This bill encourages people to find a job, and if they want to come to Minnesota, we're open for business. The state of Minnesota has an interest in people working in Minnesota and coming to Minnesota for work.
The policies that you guys come up with to cut down on programs to lift people out of poverty, that's what throws them off. This bill here will throw people, it will devastate families. You will definitely hear about a lot of chaos if this bill is passed, meaning we will all, as citizens of Minnesota, we will have to pay for that, regardless whether people like it or not. It's rooted, to me, it's classism, because there is a class war going on. Whether you guys like it or not, this is a war on poor people, and it's immoral.
So I need to understand how restricting residency or expanding the residency requirements encourages people to work. There's a disconnect in my mind about that, particularly since what we're talking about is not that. What we're talking about is whether or not Minnesota is a welfare magnet. So you need to help me connect if you're just changing your language here, or if in fact, as you said on your earlier bill, that this is about restricting people's access to the programs in Minnesota.
Senator Gazelka.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I think I would go back to my comments, and they are word for word from the Supreme Court of Wisconsin. And it says that if you do a 60-day waiting period, it is not substantially, I'm sorry, I'll get it here. Court stated that while the waiting period did not treat non-residents differently than residents, to do so was not in violation of the Equal Protection Clause, because the state has a reasonable objective of encouraging individuals to support themselves through employment. This is what there's basically same legislation, 60-day waiting period, encouraging people to support themselves through employment. And so that is of this bill, that is my focus. I don't have any photo requirements. It's just this one issue that I'm focused on, and that's the direction that I'm bringing this forth in.